So today we have Corne van Biljon. Corne is with SEFEKO. Corne, thank you for making time to sit down with us. Can you just tell us a bit about yourself and your connection with SEFEKO?
Yeah, thanks, Tabisa. So by occupation, I'm the CEO of SEFEKO. By qualification, I'm an electrical engineer from the University of Pretoria. I'm also one of the founders of SEFEKO. From way back when in July 2009, when it was still an internal project in Gendac. And then in 2013, we split it off as a separate company.
And can you just tell us more about SEFEKO now as a business and an entity?
So today, SEFEKO is the #1 supplier of guard monitoring solutions to the private security industry in South Africa. We've got a very reliable handset that we use for the patrol guards to scan RFID tags on their routes. And then any exceptions to their patrols is sent up directly to the cloud backend. That's today. Tomorrow we have a new SEFEKO 101 product. That's a rugged, reliable, push-to-talk, two-way radio that Gendac has developed for us over the past 3 years. That has a lot of innovative new features that the market hasn't seen yet. Triple SIM card capability, live GPS tracking, per-day billing, lifetime warranty, a lot of things that I'll talk a bit more later on.
Yeah, it sounds very exciting. I mean, it's the first time I hear of a triple SIM card.
Yeah.
So very exciting indeed. Now, what unique value does SEFEKO bring to your field?
Because we own the intellectual property of the electronics, the firmware, and the software, we bring an end-to-end, fully integrated solution to the market that can quickly adapt to market changes or to customer demands.
Okay. And what excites you about the future? SEFEKO, you've mentioned quite a few things that are lined up, that are coming. Can you just expound on that? What excites you about the future on SEFEKO?
Certainly. The first thing that comes to mind, we've been focused on the private security industry now for 16 years. With the new SEFEKO 101 that Gendac developed for us, for the first time we have the ability to enter new industry sectors in South Africa. I'm super excited about what we can learn and how we can adapt our system to best serve these new industry sectors.
I mean, if you put it in numbers, I mean, you just mentioned 16 years now. It's quite a long time. That's from 2009, you said?
Yes.
All right, that's quite a long time. And I would imagine you need to have good relationships there, and that's the next segment I want to move into now. Now, Gendac, is a company that specializes in creating digital IP, intellectual property, and it partners, with thoughtfully so, with digital leaders. Can you give us some highlights that you can think of in your journey of creating digital intellectual property?
A highlight for me personally is the confidence that you get from having an absolute unique solution for your company and maybe for your industry and having 100% fit for purpose product. That confidence carries through to your client when they use your services and your products.
Right. And then that's an edge that you have over, I suppose, your competitors.
Yes, definitely.
All right. And what are the challenges that that come to mind in that journey of creating digital IP?
Time.
Right.
It takes time to do things right. And it's not just about creating a 100% fit for purpose product. It's about creating a 100% fit for purpose product that will adapt and grow with your company into the future. And
Gendac's involvement there, how have they helped resolve that digital, that complexity in creating IP?
Every choice you make has a trade-off. Maybe you can get to market a bit quicker, but then you can't grow as much as you would like to. Or you go to market with a product that's 90% there, but then when the time comes to expand, you're fixing mistakes. Gendac is very efficient in guiding you through the quagmire of complexities to come to a balanced product with acceptable trade-offs.
I mean, you are currently busy with, I suppose, a field trial of the 101. Any teasers for anybody out there?
Nope, not yet. It's still very much under wraps,
Yeah.
and we're finalizing the field trials at the
Yeah,
moment.
nice. And finally, in terms of partnership with Gendac, how have they, their technical expertise help you in staying focused, and with mission critical projects in SEFEKO?
To be honest, Abisu, Gendac's technical expertise is so far outside of my grasp that I can't really comment on their technical expertise. What I can say, the process that they implement on top of their considerable technical expertise is what helped us. They keep you involved every step of the way, and they make sure that their priorities align with your priorities, and that has kept us focused.
Very, very exciting. Now, on this last segment, I just want to talk a bit about the way of work, of Gendac. As a truly relationship-driven organization, they value people and teamwork. And what's your impression of engaging with Gendac's leadership team?
I mentioned patience a bit earlier, and I think it goes both ways.
Right.
Gendac's leadership team is very patient, and they don't talk to you in terms of tech, or not too much. They talk to you in terms of value. And you can quickly see that they care as much about the outcome of your projects as you do.
Right. And in terms of your impressions, in terms of dealing with, the collaboration between their team and your team, their collaboration between the teams, what are your impressions on that?
Team collaboration is something that really stood out to me.
Yeah.
Gendac works in small interconnected teams that can quickly learn from each other.
Right.
And the clear lines of communication between their teams and our teams ensure that we can very easily discuss complex issues with them.
Right. Are there any highlights that you want to mention on that?
We have a post-release list of small projects that we want to finish. And one of those in particular I looked up to. And when that subject came up a couple of weeks ago, Davy, one of the architects on Gendac's side, mentioned that, no, we've already solved that problem. We're going to do this and that.
Right.
This is how it's going to work. No problem. You're not going to be alone in your journey of creating digital intellectual property.
Right.
Gendac's going to be there right by your side, crunching complexities and solving problems as if it's their own.
Right. Corne, we can talk. I can talk to you the whole day, but time is always the enemy. And then finally, I just want to find out any last minute or last word on advice that you want to give to people in your industry about creating digital IP.
Yes, sure. Creating an absolutely unique product for your company and maybe for your industry is an absolutely amazing privilege that you have. And it's an unforgettable journey. It adds another dimension to your company. And while the rest of the field is playing in 2 dimensions, you suddenly show up with a 3rd dimension to your game. And that's going to make you a digital king.
Right.
And who doesn't want to be a king in their industry?
For sure. Look, thanks for taking time to talk to us. And it sounds like SEFEKO, there's a bright future for SEFEKO, and I wish you all the best.
Thanks, Tabiso.
All right.